In 2017, two young girls, Abigail Williams and Liberty German, were brutally murdered while hiking near the Monon High Bridge in Delphi, Indiana. Their case gripped the nation, and for years, it seemed like justice would never come. But in 2023, a shocking arrest changed everything. This is the story of Richard Allen, the man accused of the Delphi murders, and the ongoing legal battle that continues to unfold. Join us as we examine the arrest, the evidence, and the unanswered questions still haunting this case. To understand the significance of Richard Allen's arrest, we need to revisit the events of February 13, 2017. That afternoon, Abby and Libby set out for a walk on the historic Monon High Bridge, documenting their journey on Snapchat. What was supposed to be an ordinary day turned into a nightmare. Hours later, their families reported them missing. The next day, their bodies were found in a wooded area near the bridge. And chillingly, Libby had recorded their suspected killer, a man in a blue jacket and jeans, later known as Bridge Guy. For years, the case seemed to go cold despite thousands of tips and two different suspect sketches. Then, in October 2022, police made a shocking announcement. After nearly 6 years of speculation, on October 28, 2022, 50-year-old Richard Allen, a Delphi resident, was arrested and charged with the murders of Abby and Libby. But how did investigators finally link him to the crime? As it turns out, Allen had been on law enforcement's radar from the very beginning. In 2017, he admitted to being on the Monon High Bridge that day, but was never considered a suspect. Until now. The arrest raised more questions than answers. Why did it take so long? What evidence did they have against him? And was he truly acting alone? While much of the case remains under a gag order, some crucial details have emerged. Prosecutors claim that a bullet found near the crime scene was traced back to Allen's gun, a Sig Sauer P226. Allen, who worked at a local CVS, had no known criminal record, but was there something darker in his past? Many experts question whether the bullet alone is enough to convict. And even more chilling are the unsealed court documents suggesting that the murders may have involved more than one person. Could Allen have been part of something much larger? Or is he simply a scapegoat for a broader conspiracy? Since his arrest, Allen has maintained his innocence. His defense team claims he is being wrongfully accused, citing mishandled evidence and a lack of direct forensic proof. Allen's defense team has also made shocking claims about his treatment in prison, alleging that he is being held in inhumane conditions, isolated, and suffering from severe mental decline. With the trial set to begin soon, the stakes have never been higher. Will the prosecution be able to prove Allen's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, or will his defense expose flaws in the case that could change everything? Despite the arrest, many questions remain unanswered. Was Richard Allen the only one involved? Does the Bridge Guy video really match Allen's profile? And what about the other sketch released years later? Does it point to someone else entirely? The Delphi murders case has fascinated and frustrated the public for years, and even with an arrest, many believe the full truth is still buried in the details. The families of Abby and Libby have fought tirelessly for justice, and the town of Delphi still mourns their loss. As Richard Allen awaits trial, the world watches, hoping that this time justice will finally be served. What do you think? Is Richard Allen the true culprit, or is there more to this case than meets the eye? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates on this ongoing investigation.